Hi, it's Brad Emery, and I want to talk to you about Livegood. Amongst other things, I'll also share with you some other business ideas in line with the things I've been doing around my book. Still willing to share free copies of the book, and I'll explain that later on. But for the time being, I thought what I'd do in this video is explain to you how you can pay for other people to join Livegood. You might want to pay for people to join as a retail member so they can order product. Or you might want to pay for people to join as an affiliate, as an incentive to them to bring their teams on, or something similar. And it's reasonably straightforward once you know, but if you don't know, it might be a bit tricky to find. So without further ado, I'll dive into sharing the screen. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, so this is my Livegood home screen. Hopefully you can see that okay. And I'm just going to go over here at the bottom where it says My Earnings. Click on there. And you can see what I got paid the last time I got paid. I normally share that quite openly anyway. It's not a problem. Go into the credit wallet and you'll see there's not much left in my wallet. I've been spending merrily this month doing things like this, in fact. So as you scroll down here, you can see you can select a user and you can use that, for example, if you wanted to send money to one of your existing members to buy a product or to help them pay for their monthly subscription or even their annual subscription, you can do that there. But there's also a button there that says Create New User. So we're going to click on that. And then it says Choose Credit Type. So we're going to put here Order Product or Pay for Membership. The other option there is to just transfer credit. So for example, you could send $5 or $10 to somebody for them to use towards a purchase. Okay, so then we continue. And here you are. So who's the enroller's username? So if you want this person to be under you, that's fine. That's already pre-populated. But you could, for example, put somebody underneath somebody else on your team. So I've talked about my friend Amrit before. I could put her username in that box and then pay for her sisters to join underneath her. And that might be something that I'd want to do because it allows her to go bronze and open up another level. And I get a matching bonus on her. So it might be worth $20 to do that as an example. Amrit, of course, hasn't recruited anybody. So that's why I sort of brought her name up again. Okay, so then literally you would just fill in the name of the person that you want. So here we'll put, I don't know, actually William Marr's name's come up. Let's put him in. He's not currently a member. I need to fix that. And then you put in an email for, well, phone number and a username. So I think we'd call Well Big Well, wouldn't we? That's the name that is going to appear on his link, for example. So if you are signing people up as affiliates, you may want to check with them what they want there. And then obviously you'd need a password and so on. And then the shipping information, you'd say what country he's in. So it was in the United States. It wants his name and address, which obviously you'd have, and postcode. And then you have to scroll past all the products. Go all the way down. And when you get to the bottom, oh, we're not quite there yet. There you are. So you have a choice then. You can pay for the monthly membership, the yearly membership, and you can pay for them to become an affiliate. So for example, you could pay for the first month's membership and for the affiliate membership, and that would cost you $50. Now remember, if you do that and they're under you, you're going to get half of that back. So if you spend $50 to sign somebody up under you, you're going to get $25 of it back as your commission when they first join. So it's a relatively inexpensive thing that you can do if you don't pay for them to join as an affiliate. And again, there may be reasons why you want somebody to join as a member. Again, you're going to get half of that first month back, so you'll get $5 back. So it's only actually costing you $5 to sign that person up. So that was what I wanted to run through on the system today. Let me just stop sharing for a minute. What other things that I want to talk about? I mentioned that I talk about some more ideas from the book. Let me just grab the book for a minute. Oh, there we are. Not my most professional video, but again, the book for those that haven't seen it, stop fooling around. Oh, I've got the angle all wrong. Stop Falling Around by Brad Emery. I think you could see that. You can find it on Amazon. It's genuine. I have published it. It contains 60 ideas to start a business with little or no money. And the reason for it is that when I polled people, said, why do you not start a business? The top two answers were they didn't know what to do and they didn't have any money. So by publishing 60 ideas of business you can start with no money in theory, you get past the top two objections. And I've shared already several of the ideas from the book. I'm going to share a different idea that's not in the book today, but just to give you an idea of the kinds of things that are in there. I was talking with someone this week about a businessman that I knew who lost all his money in Thailand in 1997 in the property crash. And he and his wife and his best friend were sat around and they pulled all the money they had left in the world, and it was about $20. And they said, what are we going to do? And they made a decision that they were going to make sandwiches and sell them. And the logic was that if they couldn't sell them, they could at least eat the sandwiches and they wouldn't starve yet. They were very, very successful. They went to some of the busiest corners in Bangkok. And of course, they rolled the money over to buy more ingredients to make more sandwiches. And they started bringing other people in to help them sell the sandwiches. And they branded the boxes that they kept the sandwiches in. And eventually they built the business up so big that they were able to put it on the Bangkok Stock Exchange. And that to me proves that any business can go big, any business can be successful if you have the drive and the commitment and the knowledge to make it work. So when you look at ideas like the ideas in the book, you might think that's too simple, that will never work, you can't make any real money with it. But the proof of the pudding, as they say. Again, I don't know how many people are aware, but there are chains now of car washes that work on a subscription basis where the chains are valued at very, very large numbers. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. And that's a car washing business, something that you can start with a bucket and a sponge and some suds of soap. And I'm not saying everybody who starts a car washing business can make that kind of money. What I am saying is if you're serious about starting a business, you can do it with very little money. And that leads me on to the next bit, which obviously is that Livegood is one of the cheapest ways that you can start a business. You can get into business for $50. It's $40 for the affiliate fee one time ever, and $9.95 for your first month. There really are very few opportunities that come along as good as this. For that, you get a website, you get training, you get some of the best products in the market at great prices. You get a unique business model, and you get an entire 1 point something million membership team that wants you to succeed and will help you and will make calls with you and invite you to webinars and seminars and invite your prospects to webinars and seminars and show you how to do it. It really is a phenomenal opportunity. And again, a lot of people look at it and say, well, that's, 25 cents per transaction or per person in the matrix. And they completely miss the point that the matrix structure is very, very clever and it's designed to reward everybody, not just the person that signs somebody up. And so when people above you sign people up, you benefit. When people below you sign people up, you benefit. And there are people making, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And one of the guys, I think, is on track to make over $1 million this year from those little 25-cent payments. So don't think because a business is simple and because it's small that you can't make real money from it. So that's my little bit of banging the drum for today. Other stuff I wanted to talk about. I was supposed to get my Lean 8 today, the Wonder Fat Loss product, body composition product, I think they're calling it. I ordered it on the day that you could order it. It was shipped on the 24th. And it should have been here today, but there's been some delivery problems. So hopefully that will come tomorrow. And I'll make another video about that when it comes. Okay, what else can I say? How can you get the book for free? Shall I see if I can get the book to appear on the screen this time? Maybe. I'm really having problems with this today, aren't I? There we go. Almost. Okay, so there it is. If you would like a copy of the book, you can put up with the bad optics today. If you'd like a copy of the book, then pre-enroll on Livegood. You can use the QR code behind me or the link in the product description. When you pre-enroll for free, I will get your email address and I will send you a copy of the book for free. There is no commitment from you that you will pay to join Livegood. There's no onus on you. You can unsubscribe from any email contact immediately after I've sent you the book. It's totally up to you. But that's it. If you want a free copy of the book, that's all you got to do. If you've stuck it out this long and you haven't already subscribed, please do. You'll get lots more content like this. Hopefully, I'll get a bit more professional at some point. If you haven't already, there's a really good video. I'll put a link for that as well that shows you how Livegood can be done for you. All you've literally got to do is to invite people to some webinars, and the webinars will convert the people, and then they can invite people to the webinars, and that builds your team for you. It's very, very straightforward. So again, I'll put that link in the description. If you have comments, please do comment below. You can also email me. My email will be in the description of the video. I think that's pretty much everything. Thank you for watching if you're still here. We'll talk next time. Good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.